Well, welcome to everyone who is currently here in the Discord, and also to those people who are um, watching the recording on YouTube or joining live on YouTube. We are going to get started soon, our meditation. For those people who are here on Discord, you do want to go into your settings, turn off the sounds for people joining and leaving the Discord call, because this really can be very disturbing. Um, not completely sure how to do that really, but it's can be very frustrating to listen to that, people coming and going in and out. See our Discord group here. That's great. Can everyone hear me okay on YouTube? Audio coming through clearly? To settings, notifications, sounds. Disable, there's a button to disable all notification sounds. If you go to your Discord settings, so go just to the user settings and then go to notifications, and then go down, you'll see something that says sounds, and there's something you can click and it will disable all notification sounds. You won't have to hear those. That's really convenient. So I see here in the Discord we have a lot of wonderful people joining. And I will request, if you can, if you're here, please do turn on your camera so we can see each other. We can feel that inspiration that comes with being together in a space, being embodied. If you can, if you can't turn on your camera, that's all right. Don't have to worry about that. And many of these things I'm saying, of course, won't apply if you're watching through YouTube. Don't worry. But we start the meditation practice by first having the intention to show up. So we can't practice, we can't go for a walk, we can't go anywhere if we don't actually have that intention to show up, to participate, to get involved, right? So everyone here, we share that intention to meditate together. And so um, let's take a moment to just kind of take a few deep breaths and touch that intention within ourselves. That we have this kind of real, sincere, a deep intention to practice a meditation, to try it out a little bit, to do our best. Okay. Great to see everybody. Michael, and welcome Meredith and Alex, Nushka and Simcha. It's great to see you. And Sonia and Maggie and Gold, Anastasia. Great to have everybody here. Jonathan, Sean, Craig, Sandra, Jacob, Aquayeti, Hunt. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can also say hello. You can also check in. write a message and say that you're here. Yeah. So the first thing, like I said, we have that intention to do anything. We want to go for a walk, we want to eat something, we want to go to the store, we want to call someone. It all starts with that intentionality. So taking a few more deep breaths, recognizing that we have that intention in ourselves to practice, to meditate, whatever that might mean. Maybe we're not sure, but just like we don't know what's going to be at the store when we get there, store might be burnt down. We don't know. But we have the intention practice. And as we feel that intention and that breathing, we start to let the body just settle down, right? Now is a time when you can find a really comfortable, simple, stable position for your body. It doesn't need to be a special position, but a simple, comfortable, stable position, not perfect. A place where you can put the body down and be open and relaxed, but also upright if we can. We sit in, it's almost like a dignified way. We sit with some appreciation of the wholesomeness and the depth of what we're doing. And there's no rush. We don't need to rush to get our body or our mind into this space, but breathing and letting things find the right place to be settled in the mind and the body. So as we start to get settled and kind of find ourselves here in this moment, we can set a little bit of a resolve, a little bit of a determination that we are going to do our best to continue practicing for this period of time. Now, you still may not stay for the full period. That's completely okay, but don't give up the first time you want to give up. Don't run to the fridge the first moment that you want to go to the fridge or wherever it might be, even the toilet. You kind of feel that, oh, I'm off, the meditation's not going right, this isn't, you feel that, and then you say, oh no, I'm gonna kind of keep trying and um, keep showing up, whatever this is. So the body in a simple, stable position. Notice any tension that is in the body right now in any particular place. Might be your face, might be your back, stomach. Notice and accept. Through that accepting, relax. You don't need to change it, but just notice it, accept it, whatever it is, and relax more into your breathing. So we kind of step into a position and a way of being where we are just sitting here breathing, breathing in a way that is enjoyable. That means we don't fight with the breath, we don't struggle with it, we don't judge it, we don't try to make it a different way, but we involve ourselves with it in a way so that it's enjoyable and nourishing for us. You can breathe as deeply as you need to in meditation. Right now, just sitting in community, giving our heart and our attention to the breath, especially the breath in the body. Breathing in a way that we enjoy. Meditation is a time to get distracted. Meditation is a time to be confused. Meditation is a time to experience a difficulty. That's the practice. That's what we're here to do. So none of this needs to discourage you or confuse you. This is the time to exfoliate our awareness, enjoying the breathing, aware of the body and everything else that goes along with that. And allowing ourselves in the midst of all this pleasure, pain, boredom, whatever it might be that comes up, thoughts, etc., etc., etc. We allow ourselves to just sit here, breathing and aware of everything that there is to be aware of. It's not getting to a certain state. It's not experiencing something. This is a time just sitting here where we can breathe and come back home. Breathe and enjoy being aware. So as we hear these three sounds of the bell, let's all take on this responsibility and this opportunity to really practice sitting here, breathing and being aware. And when you get distracted, when difficulty comes up, when confusion comes up, you come back to breathing in such a way that relaxes, releases, comforts, takes care. Whether it's a dream or a nightmare, it's temporary. And through breathing, we come back home to the present moment. Just sitting, breathing, and being aware. Let's practice like this together with the sound of the bell. There's no need to get discouraged. Both the pleasant experiences that come up in meditation and the boring or the unpleasant experiences are equally unimportant. It's that we can be here right now. We can take care of the heart, body, mind with our presence. Breathing in, aware of our whole body. Breathing out, we can smile to the whole body. Breathing in, aware. Breathing out, smile. We are here to fail, not to succeed. Just sitting, just breathing and being aware. That's exactly what we're here to do. Can bring up a sense of curiosity, a sense of interest in the breath. Thing could be more interesting and valuable than being able to breathe right now. So touch that breathing, look into that breathing. Feel the breath in the body, enters in through the nose, flows down into the lungs and the stomach, flows out. Just enjoy breathing in whatever condition you find yourself to be in. You can know that your breathing is a way you are taking care of your body right now. Breathing in deeply as you need to, breathing out, letting go. Also, repeat a mantra if we like, such as breathing in, I know that I am safe. Breathing out, I know that I am free. Breathing in, safe. Breathing out, free. Safe, free. Remember that as we relax deeply, we also concentrate deeply. As those feelings of relaxation and peace come about, we can collect our attention even more to the breath, we can enjoy the breath even more. We can become even more curious about breathing. Breathing only, mantra only. Breathing in, I am aware that there is a present moment. Breathing out, I allow myself to be in the present moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Aware as a moment. We can check in at this moment, taking as the main practice our breathing, awareness of our breathing. What do we notice in the body? Do we notice sensations, certain feelings in certain places of the body? Practice to look at those sensations and kind of see, is there a story in that sensation? Is that sensation permanent? Is that sensation something you need to run away from or grab onto? Or is it simply a certain kind of sensation in the body? Breathing and aware. And if you notice that there is a particular sensation in the body, maybe a particular area, try to offer your kindness and your love to that area, that sensation, whatever it might be. Now, if you can manage it, you can offer your love to that pain or that sensation without moving. But it might be very intense, might be a strong pain that you're feeling. In that case, your love might be to stretch out a little bit, massage that area a little bit mindfully. But we can come back to present moment, breathing. We can recognize that this present breath is more vital and more valuable any breath in the past, any breath in the future. We can recognize that the breath that we're taking right here and now is extremely nourishing to us, extremely valuable to us. Allowing our body to settle and be still. We can practice to deeply enjoy breathing right now. Breathing and aware of the body. If you find yourself in a bit of a predicament, you can try to drastically change the position of your body. You can lay down. You can stand up, but do so slowly, gently, mindfully, and find that place of stillness, gentleness, stability. Follow the breath as it flows in through the nose, deep down into the body, and flows out. Just breathing and being. The awareness of our breathing is our anchor into the present moment. Feeling the breath in the body, anchored here and now. Just breathing and being aware. So that's the end of our meditation period. You can take a bow. When you hear the sound of the bell, it's a good time to take a bow. And let's spend a few moments to massage, self massage. You can massage your face and your head. You can stretch out and massage any area that had some pain or some tension. When we join for these kind of events, we can stay with our mindful breathing throughout any activity. So I encourage you, as you stretch out, you can remember your breathing. So the next practice we're going to do together, where we wrap up, is some songs that we're going to sing together. And there's also some teachings inside of these songs. So um, you're going to be able to get those teachings and also um, kind of express the experience of those teachings by singing it, by opening up to sharing in that way. Okay, so I'm going to be posting the lyrics in a few different places, so hopefully everybody can get it in front of them. So the first song we're going to sing is called I Have Arrived. Um, Title of the song is I Have Arrived. But the lyrics are I have arrived, I am home in the here and in the now. I am solid, I am free, in the ultimate I dwell. Okay? And this is important. This is a powerful practice, okay? So I don't want anybody to, if you can sit and meditate, you certainly should be able to sing a few songs. And in the just in like a vague notion of meditation, maybe you just want to be more concentrated, or you want to tell people you can meditate. I don't know, but in the Buddhist framework of meditation, we're talking about a more comprehensive path of transforming our suffering in the deepest ways. So, all of that mud, all of that muck, that trauma, that deep difficulties that we have inside of ourselves, we're going to transform all of it. So, if a song is enough to discourage you, then, you know, that's tough, but you have to be able to break through the song barrier, the singing barrier, if you want to have success on the Buddhist path. All right. Does everyone have some of the lyrics in front of them? I think on YouTube people should see. There should be a way for me to put it up on the screen as well. Let me see about that. Let's see here. A little bit messy. Well, some of us will have it in front of us, some of us won't, and that's okay, right? Um, so the first song we're going to sing is called, like I said, I Have Arrived, I Am Home. So you can listen to me sing it the first time, and then the second time you can sing along on your own and sing together, harmonizing with me. And then I'll say some words about the teachings that are in that song. Okay? Good. Some people have it in front of them. And really do your best to sing. Don't waste this opportunity. Okay. And this is great for kids too. This is one of the wonderful ways we can share these practices with the children, with these kinds of songs. All right. So the first song is I Have Arrived, I Am Home. I have arrived, I am home in the here and in the now. I have arrived, I am home in the here and in the now. I am solid, I am free. I am solid, I am free. In the ultimate I dwell. In the ultimate I dwell. Okay, it's pretty simple, right? So we sing together this time. We can try to sing together. I have arrived, I am home in the here and in the now. I have arrived, I am home now. I am solid, I am free. I am solid, I am free. In the ultimate I dwell. In the ultimate I dwell. It's wonderful, right? It's a great way to practice. So maybe we can see. Does anyone have what they would say, what their insight is about this song? Someone here on Discord would want to say what this song inspires in them or makes clear to them. You want to share, Meredith? Not right now. Okay. So you can also write it down if you're watching through YouTube. You can share what inspired you about this song. But for me, I will say, is when I practice meditation, I have arrived. With each breath, I'm coming home. Right? And so there's a kind of joy and there's a kind of wonderfulness in being home, in having arrived in the here and now. So that means that just the breathing, because it is this arrival, this being home, there's so much joy in it. There's so much nourishment in it, even though it can seem very boring and lackluster, just sitting here breathing. But because it has that quality of having arrived and being home in the present moment, in the ultimate, it's wonderful, it's nourishing, it's quite liberating. And then that's a place of solidity, that's a place of freedom, to really be here in the present moment, not to be dragged around by the afflictions, negative states of mind, desires, the fears, it's just arrived. And the trip to arriving here may have been quite difficult, and there might be difficulty in the future. There's plenty to worry about, right, or judge myself about. But arrived here in the present moment, with my breathing, with my body, I am home, I am solid, I am free, I am dwelling in the ultimate. I am dwelling in the primordial ground of all reality, the mind ground. So it's wonderful to experience that. Bia over on YouTube says, it gives me a sense of belonging. Yeah, so also we sing together, right? And we'll see how it goes when maybe some people unmute their mics and then we sing together, but there's a lot of technical issues that can come about with that. But we'll give it a try. David on YouTube says the freedom of being in the present moment. Yeah. Freedom of being in the present moment. Okay, so anyone else want to share something? Oh, Anushka says, I was feeling homesick this evening and it's been quite difficult to navigate through it. The song was comforting. It's comforting to, there's the form of the practice of singing together, and then there's these deeper teachings, or singing for ourselves, and then there's these deeper teachings that are inside of this kind of song. So the last song we're going to sing is called Simple Things. So it's about getting our joy from the simple things. Let's see here. Yeah. So I'm going to post the lyrics. Great. And Alex says they played along with their guitar singing this song. It has got me feeling truly free, free of fear that has been haunting me for a few months, just running away from it, right? That's how we try to deal with things, and it doesn't work. Running away from our fear, our anxiety, or depression doesn't work. So better to step into it and sing wholeheartedly. And I'm putting the lyrics now for the next song that we're going to sing, this Simple Things song. Okay. All right. So I'll go first, and then you can follow along. All right? So, simple things. I get my joy from the simple things coming from the earth. I get my joy from the sun that shines and the water speaks to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water, hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Okay, everybody ready? So we can take a deep breath in and sing this song together. I get my joy from the simple things coming from the earth. I get my joy from the sun that shines and the water speaks to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water, hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. All right, one more time. I get my joy from the simple things coming from the earth. I get my joy from the sun that shines and the water speaks to me. Listen to the wind and listen to the water, hear what they say. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Singing hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey. Okay, this means something like yay, happiness, wonderful, what a joy. Okay, that song for me really speaks to this teaching about kind of what we tend to do and how that limits us. So we tend to set up these big, complicated situations to get our joy from, right? We need to be on our phone while also watching TV, while also having dinner in the oven, while also planning for tomorrow. Just layer on layer of all this stuff going on that's what we need to get our joy from, right? We need to plan for this and go take this vacation, and we kind of put ourselves in a position where there's very few things that we can actually get joy from. Because most of the time we're not on vacation or, cooking and eating and having people over and having our wine and having, the movie on or what have you, the fireplace going. Most of the time it's not like that. So this song is really about how we can practice to get our joy from the simple things, the sunlight, the wind, right? The air element, the feeling of breathing, the water that we drink, the water in our body, nature, just sitting, just breathing, just seeing, just hearing. These are all avenues and access points for nourishing our joy and our happiness and our freedom. And I find sometimes here at the monastery, I'm kind of overwhelmed by how nourishing that can be. The trees and the sunlight and the warmth and walking and breathing. It really can be so, so wonderful, but we have to look at it. We have to notice it, right? We have to take that responsibility of getting our joy from those simple, simple things and nourishing ourselves when those opportunities come. So it's not just a moment of, oh, that looks nice, but exfoliating that curiosity, that interest, that enjoyment in our breathing, in our sitting, in our walking, in our seeing, right? In taking a bath, taking a shower. We go slowly, we enjoy. And then there's so much freedom, right? Or having a pet, of course, having the cats and the dogs, but simple and slow, right? And just the simple kind of, it's almost, it's like a caveman or a cave woman, a cave person with this pet that loves you. We can get into very complicated thinking about our relationships with animals, and we're talking to them, and we're having there's drama in the house related to this pet, this innocent kind of animal that you're in a relationship with. But then there's also just this companionship, just being with them. And there's so much joy and curiosity in that relationship that doesn't need to be intellectual at all. So also touching that, enjoying that. Okay, so I think that'll be a good time for us to end today. Let's just listen to 3 sounds of the bell together. Okay, and we can be in a comfortable, stable position. And as we hear these 3 sounds, we just get our joy from the sound of the bell in our breathing in our body, and touch that stillness in community for a few more moments before we step forward into the world. So we can all bring our hands together and just bow to each other, to this community, and to our own practice as well, that we made it through this period and did this practice for ourselves and for each other as well. So deep bow to everybody. Okay, so be happy, be free, take care, and see you soon. Bye bye. And all of you YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe to your mindfulness and your happiness. Bye bye.